Good evening, everyone. Wekiva High School welcomes you to Mustang Arena for Varsity Volleyball competition. Please welcome our guests from University High School in Orange City. They are the Titans. And they'll be taking on your Wekiva High School Mustangs. Before we begin our game this evening, we ask that you please stand as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? And now let's meet the teams, beginning with our guests from University. And starting with their reserves, number 1, Jocelyn Garcia. Number 2, Olivia Hall. Number 6, Tegan Sullivan. Number 7, Jarelis Soto Chavez. Number 12, Emma Atkinson. Number 14, Laura Sosa. And number 15, Grace Menenet. The starting libero for the Titans is sophomore, number 10, Kira Dickens. And starting on the court in service order, serving first for University is junior setter, number 13, Simber Jenkins. Second in the rotation for University, sophomore outside hitter, number 11, Alyssa Reedy. Serving third for the Titans is senior middle hitter, number 3, Melissa Rego. Fourth in the rotation for University is sophomore outside hitter, number 9, Paige Parton. Serving fifth for the Titans is senior outside hitter, number 5, Katie D'Souza. And finally for the Titans, serving sixth, junior middle hitter, number 8, Sophia Butler. And the head coach of the Titans, Amanda Dissinger, with assistant coach James Dissinger. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Wekiva High School Mustangs. Starting with their reserves, number 4, Eliana Sanchez. Number 12, Sanaya Asanya. And on injured reserve tonight, number 8, Danella Torres. The starting libero for the Mustangs is 5'5" junior number 3, Litzy Delgado. And starting on the court for the Mustangs in service order. Serving first for Wekiva, 5'5" junior setter, number 9, Lily Stiers. Serving second for the Mustangs, 5'8" junior outside hitter, Brianna Beaton. Third in the rotation for the Mustangs, 5'7" sophomore middle hitter, number 2, Sarai McFadden. Serving fourth for the Mustangs, 5'9" senior right side hitter, number 13, Chi Huang. Fifth in the rotation for the Mustangs, 5'6" junior outside hitter, number 11, Micaiah Blackman. And finally for the Mustangs, serving sixth, 5'7" junior middle hitter, number 7, Cameron Holman. The head coach of the Mustangs, Heather Lorenz, with assistant coaches Alyssa Gorino and Danielle Cochran. The officials for tonight's game are from the Florida Professional Officials Association here in Orlando. We thank them for their dedicated service to our high school athletic programs and join them along with our participating schools, reminding everyone to make great sportsmanship a part of this and every athletic competition. For those of you here in the arena, we want to remind you one more time that we are live streaming tonight's game on both YouTube and the NFHS network. If you have friends or family back in Orange City, elsewhere in Apopka, or anywhere in the world, and they are not able to join us in person for tonight's game, you can just send them to our YouTube channel, Wekiva Sports. You can also send them to the NFHS network, that's nfhsnetwork.com, or the NFHS network app, and we will be simulcasting on all 3 of those services. And for those of you who are joining us on YouTube or the NFHS network, we want to welcome you to Mustang Arena. My name is Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs and sports information director here at Wekiva these last 17 years as we get about midway into season 17. Wekiva with 2 home games this week. Yesterday they played against the Horizon Hawks. Today we host University Titans, not to be confused with the University Cougars, who are over on the east side of Orlando. That university, of course, referring to the University of Central Florida. This is University Orange City. So we welcome the Titans and thank them for making the trip all the way from Orange City to come down and see us tonight. The Titans have the opening service of set number 1. Leading their rotation is number 13, Simber Jenkins. Side out service to the Mustangs. And leading the rotation once again on Wekiva's side, number 9, Lily Stiers. But first, checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 12, Sanaya Sanya. Service away. And the attack is out of bounds. That gives the points to Wekiva. Service away. Paige Parton picks up her first kill of the night. Service to the Titans, checking into the game for University. number 1, Jocelyn Garcia. She'll have the next service. Side up back to the Mustangs. Next in the rotation for Wekiva, number 10, Brianna Beaton. Here comes the attack. Nice work for the Mustangs by the libero Delgado. And now a little trick play from the Titans. Off speed there, and now the attack comes in from Asanya. And University runs out of touches as D'Souza not able to pick it up there. Service will continue now for Brianna Beaton. Little trick move there from Jenkins. This time it works out for her. Simber Jenkins on the kill. Her first of the night. Checking into the game for University, number 7, Dorilla Soto Chavez. She'll have the next service. Service away, a good-looking set and a nice attack from Blackman. That's handled by the Titans easily. Now D'Souza comes in hot, and it is too hot for Beaton. D'Souza on the kill. Her first tonight. And the Titans have closed it to within 1. That serve is wide left. Service back to Wekiva. Next in the rotation for the Mustangs, Sarai McFadden. Kill for the Titans by Paige Parton. Checking into the game for University, number 12, Emma Atkinson. Atkinson serves. And now here comes Asanya. She finds an empty spot on the floor. And Sanaya Asanya gets her first kill of the night. Side out to Wekiva. Next in the rotation for the Mustangs. Actually first, checking back into the game for the Mustangs, Chi-Chi Wang. Jenkins, too hot, and it's wide right. Mustangs pick up a free point there, and they extend their lead to 7-4. Wang again with service. D'Souza on the kill, with a little help from the net. Service goes to the Titans. Checking into the game to serve for University, Olivia Hall. Blackman with the attack. Soto Chavez is there for the dig, and now an errant attack from Alyssa Reedy will give a free point to the Mustangs. Side out to Wekiva. Next in the rotation for the Mustangs, number 11, Micaiah Blackman. Jenkins coming in hot. Chi-Chi Wang is there, and now a miscommunication as Stiers slams into Delgado, and the ball handling error there will give a free side out to University. Service back to the Titans. Checking into the game for University, number 3, Melissa Rego. She returns to the game for Soto Chavez. And now Wekiva has to settle for a free ball as they're barely able to handle that service. Light touch from Soto Chavez, and Mustangs, that's Rego keeping it in play. Delgado handles the attack, but then a set error from Stiers, and the Titans goes to within 1. And now University has a little bit of communication issues of their own as Hall and Atkinson slam into each other. You saw Hall tap her chest there to say, my bad. Side out to the Mustangs. Serving as libero for Wekiva, number 3, Litzy Delgado. Hall from well in the backcourt finds just the right spot in the back corner where Blackman had to go for it, and that's Olivia Hall with the kill for the Titans. That closes it to 8 serving 9 as we get a substitution. Checking into the game for University, Paige Parton. And now serving, we have Simber Jenkins as they return to the top of the rotation. Now making our second trip through, and Brianna Beaton gets the Mustangs kill. Her first tonight, side out for Wekiva. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 12, Sinaya Asanya, and serving once again at the top of the rotation for Wekiva, Lily Stiers. Parton with the attack, it goes to Delgado, needs a little help. Asanya will settle for the free ball, but the Mustangs live to fight another day. Now the attack coming in from Reedy, and that is a place where Blackman is not able to get the pass. Paige Parton gets the kill, service back to University, checking into the game for University. Number 1, Jocelyn Garcia. Number 5, Katie D'Souza. Garcia serving next. And Asanya did not have quite the right speed on that one, and that will tie it up at 10. Katie D'Souza on the kill. 3rd tonight, and the Titans take the lead. Libero Dickens getting on the action there for the kill. 2-point lead now for the Titans. Brianna Beaton picks up the side out. She'll also have the next service for Wekiva. Kill by Katie D'Souza. Mustang kill by Micaiah Blackman. Service away for Sarai McFadden. Blackman with a tap into the center, and now a tip attack by Jenkins. That's not there. Butler wide left, and the Mustangs benefit from the attack error there. McFadden remains in service. We're tied at 13. Attack there from D'Souza. She got it. Titans kill by Katie D'Souza. Checking into the game for University, number 12, Emma Atkinson. Here comes Atkinson with, or excuse me, that's Paige Parton with the, no, that is Atkinson with the service. Simmer Jenkins tries a little trick at the net. Stiers is there and ready. Mustangs send it to the back of the Titans court. And now here comes D'Souza again. Katie D'Souza picks up kill number 5. Titans take a 2-point lead for the set. Holman on the attack. That's not going to go. D'Souza this time a softer touch. And Cam Holman was there a moment too late, sending it into the net, so she's not able to get up there in time to get the necessary height. Blackman sends it to the backcourt. Chavez has it. Here comes Jenkins. Well, too much mustard on that one. It's wide left. Service returns to the Mustangs. Returning to the game for Wekiva, number 13, Chi-Chi Wang. And she will also have the next service. Ace for Chi Wang. And if I've been counting correctly, that's the first ace of the game on either side. Wekiva closes the gap to 1. Wang sends it this time Butler. And University settles for a free ball coming back, but Holman fumbles the pass. That'll give a free ball to University, and they are not able to cash in as Katie D'Souza fails to dial 1 for long distance. Here comes Chi-Chi Wang again. Score tied at 16. It's a new set. And it looks like the Titans find the net there. Wekiva retakes the lead. University settles for a free ball. It goes to Beaton. Nice setup from Stiers. Cam Holman, did she find the line? She did. Cam Holman with a Mustang kill. Here comes Simber Jenkins. Blackman has the dig, and here comes Blackman again. This time it goes to Chavez. He manages to get the stop. Garcia sends it over to D'Souza. And now Stiers will try a little trick play of her own. Simber Jenkins pops it over. Blackman makes the stop at the net. Here comes Blackman again. This one goes to Atkinson, who has the stop. And now we get 2 touches from Soto Chavez. Wekiva will take the freebie there. Here comes Cheech Wang. Tough pass there, and Jenkins has to send it backwards. Titans make something out of nothing, though. Now Wekiva commits this very same error on 2 touches on the set. Checking into the game for University, number 11, Alyssa Reedy. Now serving is Katie D'Souza. Blackman records the side out. Olivia Hall is in for Katie D'Souza. Next to serve will be Micaiah Blackman. Ace for Micaiah Blackman. Blackman puts the ball in play once again. Jenkins on the attack. It's handled by Blackman, and now here comes Beaton. Jarella Soto Chavez gets the side out to the Titans. Checking into the game for University, Melissa Rego. And now serving as libero is Kira Dickens. She puts the ball into play. It's coming to Beaton. And she goes directly to the back row. Atkinson barely able to handle the attack there from Cam Holman. And now Delgado has no choice but to send a free ball right back in one touch. Battle at the net, and Chi-Chi Wang gets under the wrong side of the ball. Sends it wide right. Brianna Beaton on the attack there. Simber Jenkins picks up the kill to take back to a 1-point game for the Titans. Well, one way or the other, it looks like we're going to have a photo finish tonight, and now a little bit of an unusual change-up as Kira Dickens switches to the right side for serving, so she's multi-talented. Here comes Brianna Beaton, and that goes to Hall. Attack by Reedy is handled by Delgado. And now Simber Jenkins with back-to-back kills to tie the game. Back in play, and a little trick move from Cam Holman. Titans ready for it, though, and here comes Jenkins. She's been golden the last couple of services. This time it is stopped by Wang. Atkinson setting up Rego. Too hot. Service back to the Mustangs. Next in the rotation for Wekiva to serve as libero is Litzy Delgado. Delgado puts the ball in play, and it's wide left. Simber Jenkins serve next. Little trick play there from the Titans. That was Paige Parton, but Delgado is able to convert it for Wekiva instead. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 12, Sanaya Sanya. Stiers on the serve. Jenkins sets up. Paige Parton finds the back corner. That's her fourth kill tonight, ties the game at 23. Jocelyn Garcia and Katie D'Souza back in. Garcia serving next. Well, one thing we know for sure, it's going to be a 2-point victory one way or the other. You must win by 2, and that's now the only possibility. Set point, Titans. Garcia puts it in play. Wekiva must win this point to keep the set alive. McFadden finds Garcia in the backcourt. Here comes D'Souza. It's hot. It's too hot. Side out. Service back to the Mustangs. We're now playing to at least 26. Brianna Beaton will serve next for the Mustangs. Beaton puts the ball in play. Goes straight to the libero. And University is going to settle for a free ball coming back. Now Stiers on the set to Blackman. She's got a good spot. Libero again there and ready for it. And now it is Katie D'Souza on the kill. Second set point. No, excuse me. That is reversed. And it is, in fact, goes to the Mustangs. So Beaton remains in service. Now set point Wekiva, and we'll have the Titans take their first timeout of set number 1. Well, looks like this one is going to be a photo finish. We'll be back to Mustang Arena in just a moment. Mustangs with an opportunity to put the set away. They lead 25-24. Beaton settles for a free ball. Here comes the set from Jenkins. And Stiers has the dig. Now Wekiva settles again for a free ball. This time it's D'Souza, and she's got it. Katie D'Souza at the net. That's her 5th kill of the night. Side out to University. Checking into the game for University is Jarela Soto Chavez, and she will serve next. So now we know we're playing to at least 27. Sophia Butler at the net. And now another set point for the Titans. The Mustangs now request their first timeout of set number 1. Back with a thrilling conclusion in a moment. Stiers with the attack. And now gets a dig. Here comes Beaton, trying to find a blank spot in the backcourt. She does not. And there it is. Katie D'Souza gets the last word of set number 1. That was as close as it possibly could have been. A 2-point victory for the Titans in the first set, 27-25, the final score of set number 1. And the Titans will take a 1-0 lead for the match. We'll pause for a quick break here at Mustang Arena. We'll be back with the second set in just a moment. Welcome back to Mustang Arena, where it was a photo finish in set number 1, but it ended up being a 25-27 victory for University as the Mustangs and the Titans went back and forth during that first set. Wekiva hoping to bounce back here in set number 2. Leading the rotation once again is Lily Stiers. And Sophia Butler is just a bit outside. The Mustangs will take the first point of the second set. Comes Stiers again. Little trick move there by Jenkins. And the error there will send it over to University. Serves back to University for the first time in set number 2. Simmer Jenkins will serve first. And a lift is called against the Mustangs, so the Titans will now take a 2-1 lead for the second set. Jenkins with an ace. Fadden, I'm not sure if he meant to do that, but she got it there anyway. Jenkins makes the save for University. Now comes back to Wekiva. Beaton finds just the right spot, and Dickens can't get there in time. Brianna Beaton on the Mustang kill. Her second of the night. She'll also have the next service for Wekiva. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 11, Micaiah Blackman. Here comes Beaton. Jenkins with a tough placement on the set. Garcia does the best she can with it, at least gets it over. Blackman now late and into the net. Service back to the Titans. Next in their rotation, Jocelyn Garcia. This time, Dickens is there and ready, and now it is Katie D'Souza on the kill for the Titans. Butler runs into the wall with Tanya. Now goes back to University. Parton dumps it over. McFadden sends it hot into Garcia's arms, and now we get a downward attack coming from Parton, and that'll do it. As Mustangs fumble the pass with a 2-touch. Here comes Garcia. Wekiva settles for a free ball coming back. Now the set goes to Parton. She has a good spot, but Beaton is there and ready. Here comes Butler for the soft touch. Mustangs able to react in time. Settle for a free ball coming back now to Sousa, who's been golden for the Titans tonight. Stiers with a trick move. Dickens is ready for it, and now finally Butler gets her day. And the Titans take a 5-point lead. I believe that is the largest lead by either team all match. McFadden gets a little help from the net and finds no man's land. Sarai McFadden on the kill. Checking into the game for the Titans, Alyssa Reedy, and now serving next will be McFadden. D'Souza on the attack, and McFadden is there and ready now. Stiers late and too soft on her attack. Service back to the Titans. Checking in to serve next is Olivia Hall. Hall puts it in play. And a little waddle at the net. Cameron Holman gets the better of it, but beautiful work there by Olivia Hall, sacrificing herself to save that one. And now a block at the net. We'll give that one to Melissa Rago. And now the Mustangs request their first timeout of set number 2. Back with more from Mustang Arena in just a moment. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. 9 serving 3 the score here in the second set. University leading 1-0 after a thrilling finish to the first set, 27-25. This is Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs, here with you. Simber Jenkins barely got under that one, and it does get over. Sanaya Sanya had to tap that one back, and now unchallenged. Simber Jenkins on the kill. And there you see the second set nerves of the Mustangs setting in as they kind of stopped playing. They thought that service was over. Now another solo attempt from Ringo, and it does catch the Mustangs looking. Two in a row now, Wekiva caught staring as the ball hit the floor, and now they catch a break as Hall sends it into the net. She's been otherwise solid on service for them. Returning to the game for the Mustangs, number 13, Chi-Chi Wang. She'll serve next. And she'll serve it directly to Micaiah Blackman, who unfortunately for her is on her own team. Checking into the game for the Titans, number 12, Emma Atkinson, and she will serve next. And bounces it right off of Chi-Chi Wang's shin. Ace for Atkinson. There she comes again. This one goes to the same spot. That one, though, was a few inches farther, and it does, in fact, land out. Service back to the Mustangs. Next up, number 11, Micaiah Blackman. Atkinson sets up D'Souza, and she did not pay for long distance. Wekiva will take the free point any way they can get it. Right now, the Mustangs with 8 kills, 25 kills in the books for University so far tonight. That gives you a sense of earned points ratio. Steyer sets up Holman, had a good look there. Nice dig by the Titans. D'Souza now goes after it, and it's Holman and Steyer's there at the net. Now Wekiva has to settle. No, they will not settle for a free ball. Good look from Beaton right at the net there. And she's got it as she forces Melissa Rego to bobble it for 2 touches. Brianna Beaton on the Mustang kill. That's 3 for her tonight. 7 serving 13 now as Wekiva tries to make a comeback here after starting to let the second set get away from them. Second set has been a problem for Wekiva these last 2 seasons as Titans catch a break. Katie D'Souza on the University kill. Checking into the game for University. Number 1, Jocelyn Garcia, and number 14, Laura Sosa, who will now serve. Service away, and it is not passed well by Blackman. Delgado never really had a sporting chance at that. So Sosa with no return on that serve. We'll see if the Mustangs can do better with this one. It goes to Delgado. Tough pass, but passable. And now Wekiva tries to settle for a free ball, but Beaton doesn't get the right angle on it. Another free point given to the Titans. And that service will also not be returned. The second out of 3 for Laura Sosa as such. And Coach Lorenz says that's enough of that. The Mustangs request their second timeout of set number 2. Back with more from Mustang Arena after the break. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Laura Sosa has 2 out of her 3 services have not been returned. And so Coach Lorenz calls a timeout as Wekiva seems to be suffering from being 2 steps behind on the last several services. They now trail by 10. 17-7 your score here in the second set. Here comes service from Sosa, and it goes to Delgado. Wekiva settles for a free ball as Steyer turns it over. And now a light touch coming in from Titans. Wekiva's there and ready to handle that from Rego. Jenkins, the good look at it. Wekiva's able to stop it and get it back over thanks to Blackman. Chi Wang on the dig there. And tough angle on that set from Lily Stiers, and it sets up an attacker. So that was play that went from difficult to impossible there. When you do those sets, you don't want them to be going toward the net. You want them to be going either lateral or even a little bit away from the net so that your attacker can get a good angle on them, and that was not the case there. So obviously you still want to see those situations salvaged, but now we get another attack error from Wekiva, and that will give the Titans a 12-point advantage here in the second set. 19 serving 7. Laura Sosa continues in control here. And she's been varying her service placement a little bit as well. Now a trick move from Stiers. She dumps it over on the second touch. And University bails themselves out. Jocelyn Garcia had a really tough placement there, managed to keep it in bounds. Now Simber Jenkins with a powerful attack. Stiers tries again. The second time's a charm. Lily Stiers with a tip kill for the Mustangs. Well, you keep trying that enough times, eventually it's bound to work. Stiers will also have the next service, but first Emma Atkinson checks into the game for the Mustangs. Garcia finds the open spot in the right backcourt behind Delgado. Jocelyn Garcia on the kill. Service back to University. Just checking into the game for the Titans. Number 8, Sophia Butler. And serving as libero will be Kira Dickens. Dickens, another one that can serve from both edges of the end line. Block there by Butler, at least a block attempt. Mustangs keep it in play. And it's in. That was the signal from the line judge. Crowd seems skeptical. The officials are going to go with it. No overruling from the tower referee. Looked on the line from my vantage point. Of course, you're watching on YouTube or the NFHS Network. You can wind it back and look for yourself. Lines are good in volleyball. And there, Garcia sends it too hot over the end line. So Brianna Beaton will continue with service for the Mustangs. Good work at the net by Cam Holman, but the Titans are able to keep it in play, and this time it's Jocelyn Garcia finds that empty spot in the backcourt for the kill. Paige Parton is back in. Jenkins tries to dump it over. Delgado's there and ready. And now Jenkins again, this time setting up Butler. She's got that empty spot. Sophia Butler on the kill. And yeah, Delgado just was way too far up to have any chance of getting that. You leave an open spot like that, and Butler was able to find it. Jenkins once again on the service. And now, there's a communication error as Mekhi Blackman and Cam Holman just stare at each other as the ball falls. And now University is just 2 points away from runaway here. As close as the first set was, the second set has been anything but. Blackman is late and low. Set point, Titans. Stiers with a pretty powerful free ball as far as they go, and now Sophia Butler slathers a little too much mustard on that attack, and It goes back to Wekiva. Side out to the Mustangs. Serving as libero for Wekiva, number 3, Litzy Delgado. That was outside the antenna, so this point goes to the Mustangs. And you saw the fans were skeptical of that as well, but the referee was literally standing right in front of it. Of course, if you're not familiar with that particular rule of volleyball, even if you land it in bounds, the ball has to pass over the net between those two red and white striped antennas. If you pass the ball over the net outside of those antennas, then it is out. And now that's Blackman called with a service fault, and that takes us to the end of set number 2. 25-12 is the final score of the second set. And the Titans take a 2-set lead for the match. Back with more from Mustang Arena after the break. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. We remind you, if you're not already doing so, make sure you are following us on Facebook, Twitter, or X, Instagram, and YouTube at Wekiva Sports. And also be sure to bookmark WekivaMustangs.com, where you will find our complete season schedule coming up later this season for the Mustangs. Of course, tomorrow we have the first home football game, and that'll be against West Orange. We're looking forward to hosting that as well as broadcasting it. As for the volleyball program, we are just about getting close to the halfway point of the season. Their next game is going to be on the road next Tuesday, September 19th at Edgewater, and then they'll be back here at home on Thursday. That's a week from tomorrow, September 21st, to host the Evans Trojans, and we'll be live streaming that one as well. We hope you'll join us for that. We'll pause here as the officials check on the lineups. Again, we welcome you to Mustang Arena. This is Mark Barchi, voice of the Mustangs and sports information director here at Wekiva High School these last 17 years. This is season 17 of Wekiva, opened in 2007. One of the ever-growing population of high schools here in Orange County Public Schools. Horizon and Lake Buena Vista added to the mix a couple of years ago, and we are looking forward next year to the first appearance of Lake Nona Relief High School, which, of course, that will not be its final name. But once we know that, we'll get them on the schedule as well. That's down in the southeast part of Orange County, and we're looking forward to welcome them to Orange County Public Schools next season. (8:26) in the evening if you're watching us live. Of course, this will remain available on demand for you to come back anytime you like. Titans have the opening service of set number 3. Simber Jenkins will once again lead their rotation. Coach Lorenz calling out to her team to talk. And there's the lock of what gets that. Kill by Jocelyn Garcia, first of this set. Her third overall. Kill by Paige Parton. So the Titans open up a 2-0 lead to start, and ace for Simber Jenkins. Make it back-to-back aces for Jenkins. Now her third overall of the day. Back-to-back-to-back aces now for Jenkins. So 4 kills, 4 aces. Can't ask for much better of a start to the second set. And it's almost 5. Wekiva is able to wrangle that one back in, but they do settle for a free ball coming back. Now Parton has a soft touch. And it's Paige Parton with a kill. 6 unanswered points to open up the third set for the Titans. Here comes Jenkins again. That one's handled by Blackman, or excuse me, by Blackman. Beaton is short on the attack error. Now 7-0 here in the third set. And Wekiva right now is looking like they used up all their gas in the first set. Service away. It's handled by Beaton, or by Blackman, excuse me, but then Stiers with a mistimed set. Kill number 8 for Parton, 33rd overall kill of the night. Good looking attack there from Rego, and it sticks. That bounces right off of Beaton. Ace for Jenkins, her 5th tonight, and the Mustangs request their first time out of set number 3. So Coach Lorenz has seen enough, and we'll be back with an 11-0 start to set number 3 for the Titans. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Couldn't be going much better for University. Couldn't be going much worse for Wekiva with an 11-0 start so far to set number 3. Wekiva just not able to find their rhythm here in the third set. It's hard to believe this is the same contest that we were watching in the first set. You can see on your screen there, 27-25. Wekiva was just a threat away from winning that one. And then a combination of communication problems, timing problems, and positioning problems have just plagued Wekiva and represented as well as any service right there as Micaiah Blackman puts the pass into no man's land. Now Blackman gets a good serve receive. Beaton on the attack, and it is just a bit left of the sideline. It was a good look. And that's one of those where the more you do it, the better the muscle memory gets, and you'll find those hard to reach places off court without doing a foul of the boundary markers. Here comes Jenkins again. She's been the only server so far this set for the Titans. They haven't needed anybody else. Also holding her own on the attack as well with 4 kills. And now finally Jenkins makes a mistake. You have to cut her a little bit of slack there, though, because she certainly has, on the whole, been quite the net positive this set for the Titans. Now, finally, the Mustangs get a chance to serve. But not for long. Jocelyn Garcia picks up her first kill of the third set, 4th overall, and she'll also have the next service for the Titans. Service away, that one goes to Blackman, and that's Melissa Rago wins the battle at the net. 3 kills for her tonight. Comes Garcia. And a little trick move there from Stars. Titans don't fall for it, though. Melissa Rago picks up her second kill of this series, her 4th of the night. So Jocelyn Garcia continues service. She's got 4 kills tonight for the Titans. No aces, but solid performance nonetheless. And they're beaten trips and does not get there for the set. Back to Garcia again. And now finally Wekiva catches a break as the Titans send it a little too hot. Checking into the game for University, number 11, Alyssa Reedy. Brianna Beaton on next service for Wekiva. And that is soft and in the net. Service back to the Titans. Next up will be number 3, Melissa Rago. And this time it's Stiers that tripped over her shoelaces there. Rago with 4 kills. I think 3 of them came in this set. McFadden gets a good look, but Rago now has an equally nice dig to add to her tally for the night. Now Jenkins with the attack. Beaton is there. Now Blackman sends it over. This one coming to D'Souza hot. Delgado not able to keep it in bounds on the return. And Katie D'Souza gets the kill. It's her 9th tonight. Stiers with a little backwards move there. Reedy on the attack. Blackman's able to handle it. Now McFadden almost had it. Reedy keeps it in play. And I believe that was just Butler was in there on it too, but good quality kill there for the Titans. And now Mustangs caught looking. Paige Parton on the kill. And at this point, it looks like the Mustangs have run out of gas. D'Souza puts a lot of heat on that. In fact, too much heat. Checking into the game for the Titans. Number 2, Olivia Hall. And next to serve for Wekiva will be their number 2, McFadden. Butler. It's a good look. McFadden's there on the dig. Blackman on the attack, and now I think Paige Parton was going for that trick soft touch. Unfortunately for her, it's too soft. Wekiva picks up a free point. Beautiful block attempt at the net there by Blackman. And now Wekiva watches drop to the ground. Checking in to serve for the Titans, number 12, and Atkinson. Block by Sophia Butler. Match point, Titans. Comes D'Souza, and she's got it. D'Souza has the last word of the match with her 11th kill, and that takes us to the end of set number 3. 25-4 is the final score of the third set, and the Titans will take a 3-set victory over the Mustangs. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out to support your Mustang and Titan athletes. Thanks also to those of you who joined us online on YouTube or the NFHS network. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We hope that you will join us tomorrow as we host our first football game of the season. We'll be live streaming that as well as Wekiva hosts West Orange. And of course, your next chance to catch volleyball, they'll be on the road next Tuesday at Edgewater. They'll be back here at home at Mustang Arena coming up a week from tomorrow. That's Thursday, September 21st. And that'll be a 6:30 start time for the varsity team as they host Evans. We'll be live streaming that as well. 5:30 JV, of course, varsity to follow. Speaking of following, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Wekiva Sports, and bookmark WekivaMustangs.com for all of your scores, schedules, and more. Those of you here in the arena, please drive carefully and arrive home safely. Those of you watching online, make sure you subscribe before you go. And thanks for tuning in to Wekiva Athletics on YouTube and the NFHS Network. Good night from Mustang Arena.